Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway.
Yeah, you didn't really waste any time on that one, did you? Like, barely inside cover before you did that.
The bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? Few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
Your VI doesn't really listen to you all that well, does it? You're like, don't do it. He's like, I'm gonna do it.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
He can understand you because there's no other language in these games.
Our last moment,
Every alien speaks English.
our failure.
Your people did everything they could.
They don't even speak like any kind of, a different kind of human language. They just all speak English. For some odd reason.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
They're already interested. They're already here.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Okay, bye.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
Oh man, if only someone had warned you guys about that happening.
Can he help us?
I intend to find
I
out.
don't know, maybe.
Good. Cerberus
One guy.
gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
I was heading down there anyways. What's going on?
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
Yeah, he's not new. He's fucking ancient. There's studies on him. Well, not on him, but on his kind.
It's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
He's alright. If he's an issue, you can take care of him later on, but for now,
will be a problem.
you know, maybe be a bit more receptive and welcoming.
Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers?
Hey, hang on a minute. I tried.
It's Commander.
It was not for lack of trying. Believe me, I tried my ass off to get them to listen. They just didn't want to cooperate with me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
I mean, bold of you to assume he wouldn't even know about it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
Alright, well that's a little bit hardcore.
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Yeah, that's a little much, dude.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain.
Again, he said he didn't know much about the machine, so why are you making these assumptions that his stuff would help?
The Reapers here before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here we
Here it
go.
comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among
Why do you have an African accent?
experience through
I ask you that one.
the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas
It's
could be
weird
absorbed
sounding,
in
because you're the
seconds.
only alien that I know of in the entire
Very
game.
useful.
The entire series that has an accent.
Reading 1,000 details in
Like,
our
Turians don't have
environment ensured
accents.
our survival.
I guess
Beginning to
the
understand the
the
beacons.
Koreans have accents.
Later, we developed technology
Like,
to harness our
Turians don't have accents, Asari don't have
stored in
accents,
certain objects.
Batarians don't have accents, Vorsha don't have
Memory has its
accents,
own biomarker.
Krogans have no accents, it's just
As do knowledge and skills. The beacons could
Koreans and, I guess, Javik are the only ones that have any kind of accent.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation.
Yes, this is Grunt's room.
DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
How would he know?
Yes, I've always wondered.
He was alive during the
What
war,
sort of
right? So how would he know?
and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
For the how would he know?
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects.
Oh, it's like the Romans, huh?
They called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Yeah, it's just slavery or extinction, right?
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished, and if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time, the Metacon War, we were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
No, I mean, Reapers are the exception, not the rule.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
No shit, Liara. Why would there be more stasis pods?
A new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion.
Asking all these dumbass questions.
Traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study.
The
We hoped
quote-unquote
to see
cultivated
us to
implication
the
is,
Well, thank
not
you.
very reassuring.
I
A
think.
little bit disturbing. Don't like it all that much.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point,
He already
the
answered that
Empire
question, no.
was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What
Tell
can
me
you
more
us
about the
your
war that you
own
lost.
with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
We met one of your busted-ass
Several years
VIs.
ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No.
No,
But they
which
did
is
stop the Reapers from taking control of the
questionable why we'd even mention that part to begin with.
delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
kind of cruel to get his hopes up like that.
People wage
It's
war
kind of a
against
fucked up
Reapers.
thing to bring up for just no reason.
We fought them
It was irrelevant. They were dead.
planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Yeah, that's the playbook of the extreme.
Why do you think your own cycle
I
lost?
don't agree with that sentiment at all.
It had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
AKA, you guys lost because you lack creativity, huh?
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
We didn't mention the Turians yet.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Great comeback, Javik. Just throw them under the bus.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Make for a hell of a thing to report to file, huh?
So much has been lost. So much has changed. And yet the Reapers are still here. For me, it was only yesterday. Our empire spanned the galaxy. Now we are only a myth.
No, not a myth. People know you existed.
Recovering my strength. It will be ready soon.
I wouldn't say you guys are a myth, it's just that you guys aren't really fully understood, you know, it's like the Romans or the ancient Greek. Something that we know was around, we just don't really know much about you guys. I don't have any weapon mods for... I guess I don't, huh? Control the spray, the recoil on that gun, because moving forward I want to be sure I can, you know, maintain my accuracy. Alright, next up, gotta go do an N7 mission. That'll hopefully be enough for us to get Javik ready for next mission. The thing is that, I know for at least, you can't use Javik for one mission after you get him. I don't know if that's just for one story mission or if it's one mission in general. I'm hoping it's the latter, that way we can bring him with us to Palaven. But I've never done it like that before.